Hi, Scrolly. How are you? Listen, did you get the artifacts that I sent you?
Hi, Dr. Don. Yeah, I did get those artifacts, but before I get started on them, these smartphones are amazing, except disturbing. Listen to these news features in my news feed. Have you seen the new rings around Uranus? James Webb captures incredible new image of Uranus. James Webb Telescope captures the most detailed image of Uranus. Is this normal, Dr. Don?
Listen, okay, that sounds great. Now, I may have to take your smartphone away from you, but could you please just take your head out of Uranus for just a few moments and take a look at those artifacts I sent you? Great. I'll be there soon. Bye bye.
Scrolly? Oh, you got the artifacts. Great. Let's take a look. But Dr. Don, I'm not sure what to make of this. Maybe students prefer pasta or pasta substitutes? No, Scrolly, I think what we're looking at here is evidence of a Gen Z college diet staple. If eaten unchecked for extended periods of time, can lead to scurvy. Dr. Don, I was thinking maybe this clue has something to do with El Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. Here's the calavera, esqueleto, and all the bright colors. Maybe this has to do with a monster. Nope, scroll it. That's a really good guess. I totally get that. However, I think what we're looking at is an overpriced energy drink slash beverage slash juice. These are very prevalent among college students today. It is a pretty can though. Mango Loco. Dr. Don, this one is really interesting. I figure the students either have a pomegranate fetish or they want to eat somebody's heart out. Maybe a cult or something like that? No, Scrolly, I think what we have here is a flat out phenomenon. These Gen Zers really like this Twilight Saga stuff. I mean, they're goo goo gaga over Twilight Saga. They really eat this stuff up. I don't think it's a vampire thing at all. I think perhaps they're confused and maybe are getting it confused with the Twilight Zone, the greatest television series ever produced. But anyway, it's just one of those mysteries that I still don't understand to this day. No, Scrolly. I think those are all plausible ideas. But I think here's what we're looking at. Indulge me for just a moment. Okay, so here's some observations, right? We've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday over here. Now, here are the patterns I've noticed in the classroom. Students do not like Monday classes, and definitely not 8 o'clock. Probably not even in the morning. Maybe 2 o'clock. So if that's their first class on Monday, they're tired. Yawn. Okay? Well, then that leaves us Tuesday. Well, 8 we know is out. The next available class is at 9:30. I teach at this time. Students, surprise, are always tired. Next available slot, 11 o'clock. Maybe a little better. That would be, okay, 2 o'clock. You would think, okay, but then they're tired after taking a nap. Same thing for Wednesday, back to Monday. 2 o'clock is the earliest they're going to be alert, but they're still going to have the post-nap problem. Carry over Tuesday to Thursday, same problem, yawn at 9:30, zonked out. Also, we can't have, or I should say they can't have afternoon classes because the weekend starts Thursday evening. That's out. Many are still under the delusion that they're not going to take Friday classes. That's out. There are no Saturday classes. There could be some night laboratory classes like astronomy, watching the stars and the planets. Remember Uranus? But for the most part, that's going to be out too. So basically, instructional times for Gen Z students, optimal times appear to be 11 to 11:50, anywhere from Monday to Thursday. So you can see the challenges. I think what we're looking at is a generational and a sociological phenomenon. I'm thinking maybe after you've told me all these things, Scrolly, we should rename the X-Files to the Z-Files. Okay.
What do you see here, Dr. Don? Perhaps a cult or some type of goddess worship? No, Scrolly, I think what we're seeing here is a collective cultural impulse to pay exorbitant prices for a standard product.
The results of the investigation, most certainly strengthened by Scrolly's astute questions and examinations, have transcended those of ordinary crime and/or sociological and paranormal studies. Not only has the direction of the X-Files, the Z-Files, taken an unexpected turn that will surely lead to unintended and unforeseen and, hopefully, beneficial consequences, but my individual and professional pursuits have also been organically and irrevocably altered. What does it mean to be a Gen Zer? Is it mine to know or discover? Do I make unusual and obvious attempts to see through their eyes, regardless of the effects on my personal and professional reputation?
Widowing in front of yourself.
Further, what does it mean for me to teach and interact with Gen Z students, to stretch and exercise every form of known and unknown empathy in order to help them and myself learn more about the world and other people, to be self-aware and educated in order to appreciate and use the lives we have been given? And why did I just ask myself a question that took 3 lines of single-spaced text? I ponder all of these things and follow the clues and circumstances that guide my body, mind, and spirit each and every day and night. Is the truth out there? The answer must be yes, but in a beautiful and complex revelation or epiphany that defies explanation, yet is simultaneously as haunting and enchanting as a simple harmonic melody in the key of G in search of Z.
Boo!